السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good morning guys. Today's lesson is the first lesson, lesson 1, language review in the expansion unit 4 to 6. Open your student book, page 96. Exercise A. Circle 4 or 2 to complete each sentence. Before we start this exercise, let's revise the use of 4 and 2. If we go back to page 56, here you find the use of 2 and 4. As we said before, we use 2 if the indirect object is receiving something. يعني لو المفعول مباشر بيستلم شيء في نوع من الاستلام بنستخدم to. بيقول لي use to with these verbs: bring, confess, give, hand, lend, offer, pass, pay, promise, read, sell, send, show, take, tell, and write. All these verbs come with to. And if the indirect object is benefiting from some kind of help, لو المفعول المباشر ده بيستفيد from some kind of help من نوع من المساعدة، لو في هنا نوع من الاستفادة للمفعول المباشر بنستخدم for. طب ايه الافعال اللي بتيجي مع for؟ بيقول لي use for with these verbs اللي هي book, build, buy, cook, find, get, keep, leave, make, order, and receive. All these verbs come with for. Okay, let's answer now. Number 1. He bought a gift for or to each contestant. Okay, Yusuf?
He put a gift for each contestant.
Yes, very good, thank you. يبقى هنا for, bought for. And number 2, okay, Salim?
Number 2, then he give a gift to me to each
Yes,
concert.
very good. هنا give معانا give يبقى بيجي معاها to. Thank you, Salim. Number 3, could you lower the thermostat for or to me? Okay, Sultan.
Could you lower the thermostat for me?
Yes, for me. Very good. Thank you, Sultan. And number 4. Number 4. Okay, Yusuf.
Could you also hand the phone to me?
To me. Yes, thank you, Yusuf. Number 5. Yes, Salim.
Our teacher pronounced the word
Yes.
for us.
Yes, very good, for us. And last one. Okay, yeah.
Then she gave the worksheet to us.
To us. Very good, thank you, yeah. Okay. Exercise B. Change the position of the indirect object in each sentence. Add for or to. مثال بيقول لي please pass me the salt. تبقى please pass the salt to me. If we put the indirect object at the end, we need to add to or for. يعني لو هنحط المفعول الغير مباشر في النهاية بنستخدم معايا to يا for. هنا هنقول please pass the salt to me لأن فعل pass بيجي معاه to. طيب number 1. My friend told me a great job. Yes, Yusuf?
My great told a great joke to me.
Told a great job to me. Thank you, Yusuf. Number 2. Okay, Rakan? The
boy wrote a poem
Yes.
for his mother.
Yes, wrote a poem for his mother. Yes, thank you, Rakan. Number 3. Okay, Sultan.
My grandfather, neighbor,
Neighbor.
neighbor buys for him
Groceries.
groceries whenever he is sick
يبقى buys groceries
for him.
for
For him.
him. Yes, buys groceries for him whenever he is sick. Number 4. Yes, yeah.
The versus old woman gave uh,
Fortune.
gave to the fortune a charity.
Yes, gave a
Gave
fortune.
the fortune
2
give
or
to the
4.
fortune a charity
2 or 4.
to the charity.
To a charity. Yes, to the
To.
charity. Yes, thank you. Yeah. The prosperous old woman gave a fortune to the charity. Last one. My parents threw me a dinner banquet when I graduated. Through a dinner banquet means make a party. Okay, some kind of party. يعني سووا له مأدبة طعام يعني. تمام. When I graduated عندما تخرجت. يبقى هنقول ايه هنا يا يوسف؟ Yes, يوسف.
My parents raised a dinner for me when I graduated.
For me. Yes, very good. Thank you, Yusuf. يبقى my parents threw a dinner banquet for me when I graduate. Okay, thank you, guys. Exercise C. Use the verb or phrase in parentheses to rewrite each sentence a different way using the subjunctive. Let's have a look at the subjunctive, then we will answer this. In page 70, we talk about subjunctive. I told you that the subjunctive follows the sentence pattern, verb or expression, one of these verbs or these expressions, plus that, plus subject, plus the base form, or not and the base form. مثال نقول she asked that we not be late. Asked is the verb of subjunctive and followed by that, followed by subject we, followed by not in negative and the base for be. Okay, now let's answer number 1. Here is another example. You should put on sunscreen before lying out in the sun. Use recommend. We say I recommend that. I recommend that you, the subject you, put on, this is the base form, put on the sunscreen before lying out in the sun. Number 1. You must take this medication every day to get rid of the infection. Use this expression, it's essential. It's essential. Yes, yeah.
You must take this medication every day to get rid of the infection.
Yeah.
It is essential.
Essential.
Take
Essential means it's necessary. يعني من الضروري. Yes.
take this medicine every day to get rid of the infection.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. It's essential that you take this medication every day to get rid of the infection. Number 2. Supporters of organic farming say farmers should not use pesticides on their crops. Use suggest. Yes, Yusuf?
Supporters of organic farming suggested that farmers not use pesticides on their crops.
Yes, supporters of organic farming suggest that farmers not use pesticides on their crops. And number 3, my mother tell people to take off their shoes before they enter our house. Use insist. Okay, Basil?
My mother tells people to take off their shoes before they enter our house.
Use insist.
My mother insisted
Yes.
people to take off their shoes before they enter our house.
Insisted that. Okay, use after insisted, put that. Like this, suggest that. It is essential that. Okay. Again, Iyad. Again, sorry, Basil. My mother.
My mother insisted that people to take off their shoes before they
take off
enter our house.
without to. Very good. Thank you, Basil. My mother insisted that people take off, okay, without the preposition to. Number 4. When I have a dinner party, I tell each guest to bring an appetizer or a dessert. Appetizer, kind of dessert, okay, something you eat before the meal. Yes, Iyad?
When I have a dinner party, I tell each guest to bring an appetizer or a dessert. Ask. When I have a dinner party, I ask my guests to bring an appetizer or dessert.
Thank you, Iyad. When I have a dinner party, I ask that each guest bring an appetizer or a dessert. And number 5. If you want to conserve water, you should not leave the water running when you brush your teeth. It's important. Who can answer this? Number 5. Yes, Yusuf?
If you want to conserve water, it is important that you not leave the water running when you brush or your teeth.
Yes, that you not leave. Very good. Thank you, Yusuf. And the last one. The viewers wanted the TV station to broadcast the program again. Use request. Yes, Salim.
The viewers requested the TV station to broadcast the program again.
Yes, requested that. Very good. Thank you, Salim. The viewer requested that the TV station broadcast the program again. Thank you, guys. Exercise D. Write a sentence that each person might say to the other using I'd like you plus infinitive or I want you plus infinitive. An example here, a customer to a tailor. A customer may say or ask the tailor, I'd like you to shorten these pants about an inch. Read this quickly and try to get the answer, okay, using I'd like you or I want you. Start now. نشوف كده شباب الدنتست to a patient. dentist اللي هو طبيب الأسنان ممكن يقول إيه للمريض. therapist اللي هو الطبيب المعالج to a client للعميل. a lawyer to a witness المحامي للشاهد. a manager to a salesperson المدير للبائع. father to a teenage son الأب لابنه. a photographer to a person being photographed المصور للشخص اللي بيتصور. Okay. Here are sample answers. A dentist to a patient may tell him, I want you to floss every day. The word floss means to clean your teeth using a floss. A floss is a kind of thread, like something like thread that we used in sewing. نوع من أنواع الخيط زي الخيط اللي بنخيط بيه كده for cleaning teeth. Okay. A therapist to a client, he can say to him, I'd like you to keep a journal of your feelings. And a lawyer to a witness can say to him or might say to him, I want you to tell me everything that happened. A manager to a salesperson might say to him, I'd like you to talk to the customers more. A father to teenager, soon, I want you to do more chores around the house. Chores means work or routine works around the house. A photographer to a person being photographed. I'd like you to stand over here. Exercise E. Circle the correct verb forms. Sometimes both the gerund and the infinitive form are correct. May, in some sentences, maybe the answer is both of them, the gerund and the infinitive. Okay, number 1. Yes, Rakan? We enjoy watching or to watch silly games shows.
Watching it.
Watching, yes, very good, thank you, Rakan. Number 2. Yes, Yusuf?
Did you agree to help her plan the dinner?
Yes, agree to
To
help.
help.
Very good, thank you, Yusuf. Number 3. Yes, Iyad? After working for the company for 8 years, he's finally decided getting or to get a different job.
To get.
Yes, very good. To get, decided to. Number 4. Yes, Haytham. The gardener is going to quit using or to use pesticide on his vegetables.
Using.
Yes, quit using. Very good, thank you, Haytham. Number 5. I am only planning staying or to stay here for an hour or two. Yes, Muhammad Nasser.
To stay, teacher.
Yes, planning to stay. After plan, we use the infinitive. I avoid buying or to buy products that have a lot of packaging. Yes, Rakan.
I avoid buying.
Yes, avoid buying.
Production.
After avoiding, we use the gerund. Number 7. When did you start noticing or to notice the symptoms? Yes, Yusuf?
Number 7.
Yes.
When did you start noticing the symptoms?
Yes, noticing and to notice. Both of them are correct. ليه؟ لأن start بيجي بعديه الجيرند أو infinitive الاثنين صح. Okay, thank you Yusuf. Number 8. Okay, Salim.
No.
Salim.
Supermarket just stopped using plastic bags.
Yes, stop using plastic bags. Number 9. Okay, Haytham. After winning the grand prize in racing, he needed learning or to learn to relax and take it easy.
To learn.
Yes, needed to learn. Yes, and the last one, I keep having or to have a dream about taking an exam that I'm not prepared for. Yes, yeah. Keep having or to have.
Keep having.
Keep having. Very good, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, guys. And in exercise F, look at the pictures of Dave and Jazim. Look at the two pictures. Write short paragraph about Dave and Jazim. Use the verbs from the box plus a gerund or infinitive. Here are some verbs: avoid, decided, enjoy, intend, keep, learn, plan, prefer. Okay? Use these verbs to write a paragraph about Dave and Jazim. Thank you for listening and see you next lesson, inshallah. Goodbye, guys.